Hello, it's Jaden, or Ultraviolet Jaden, and I'm here. I'm going to show you my gallery from my 11th grade year of all the things I did in classes. Not a thing that I did by myself, but just all of the great pieces. Well, not great, oof, that's a stretch. Things that I did in my classes. So we're going to turn this camera around and I'm going to show you. So I lied a little bit. This piece is from my sophomore year. It was part of a project. We were reading Siddhartha, and we were supposed to make a piece of art, and holding onto anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the one who gets burned. And all of this around here, it's supposed to look like coal and embers, and you see these little flecks in there? That's supposed to be little pieces of coal. And fun fact, so you might see these little pieces, and it looks like I put charcoal over here, like sprinkled it. It turns out really cool, but actually that wasn't supposed to happen. Somehow it was raining outside, and so that happened, and it made it look really cool. So I'm lucky about that. This next piece I have is also from that class. So he had us do scratch art, and he wanted us to have it be for somebody. And so I didn't really know anybody who was dead at the time. I mean, now I do, but back then I didn't. And so I did Linkin Park. Well, not Linkin Park, that's his name. Chester Bennington, with the little Linkin Park sign right there. And I don't know, that seems like his aesthetic, and it seemed like he liked fire and, you know, what he did to himself. So obviously there's a noose. And then I put blood here, and I don't know. And then he told us to make backgrounds so there wasn't such negative space everywhere. So there's this guy. Alright, so this piece is also from 11th grade. This was from Intro to Art with Mr. Liebrick. We were supposed to be inspired by, can't talk. So we were supposed to be inspired by Keith Haring with his simple characters, and he wanted us to write about a controversial topic. So I chose mental health, and I chose suicide. And so what this piece is this guy's drowning, and this guy's trying to help, but he's so happy because he's away from it all. He's just ready to leave and go to bed and just be done with it all, while help is so close by he doesn't know because he's accepted his fate. And I don't know, I had a few more meanings to this piece, but that's the gist of it, that sometimes help is so close but you don't notice because you're so wrapped up in what's going on with you. So yeah, this piece, it meant a lot to me at the time and still does. This next piece right here, this was the Scream. We were supposed to copy it and use pastel, I think. I don't know. I think that's what we did. And so this is the Scream. And fun fact, Mr. Liebrick, again, still Intro to Art, he had us do it on cardboard because the original artist, he did it on cardboard. So there's that. These next two pieces were based off of these stamps that he had us make in that class, and I made mine of the Joker. And so what you would do is you'd have this rubber thing right here, and then you'd use a carving tool and you'd carve out this part. So you'd carve out all the white space, not like the black space, so you couldn't draw it. So that was kind of fun, playing with the whole negative concept, the negative space concept, or maybe that's not what concept it is, but if you're an artist, I think you know what it might mean. If you're not, then I'm sorry that I didn't explain it better. But anyways, I think these are really cool. This one's my favorite. Green on black. Next piece was an abstract thing. Oh, and I accidentally stole his. There's like glare everywhere. Ah, there we go. There's an angle for you. Anyways, I had fun with that. Here's this. Yep, my abstract. And this piece right here was for an art show we did at Geeks and Games, but nobody wanted to buy it. This was from Art Club. Nobody wanted to buy it. Our theme was mythical creatures, so I chose a Jiniki, which is, I apologize if I didn't say that right, which is a Japanese thing that comes in and eats people. I can't quite remember, but so I tried to draw the window pane, like the Japanese window pane that usually happens, and like and I did a lot of research to see like what their beds look like, and that's the light and all of that. And yeah, it's trying to eat it. Maybe people thought it was too violent, I don't know, but there's that. And then my last piece for 11th grade is my final project I had. We were supposed to do self-portraits, so here is my self-portrait. That's what I looked like at 11th grade, sort of, kind of. The nose is very questionable, And what he did is he made it more simple so that it would be easier for us to draw. So that's why the eyes look really bad, because we were supposed to copy it exactly. So I did that. I should have just made them look more realistic, but you know, it's fine. Just the nose though. Look at the nose. It's really bad. The lips are okay. That's kind of what my lips look like. But, ugh, that nose. Okay. Alright, that will be it for this video. The next video I'm going to do will be all of my artwork from my senior year, which will be a much longer video than this one. So, yeah. Alright, I hope you have a great day, and that's all I got for you. See ya.